Joytu Sheikh Hasina International Grandmaster chess tournament. Indian player Mitrabha Guha is in top form. And he is with 4 point, and in round 5 he beat Indian IM Nubair Shah Sheikh. Let's play the moves. Nubair Shah played white. He's an IM also, and he's 3.5 point, and Mitrabha Guha has 4 points. Okay, we see Nimj Indian defense classical variation. D4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, and bishop b4, queen c2, castle short, knight f3, and d5, bishop g5, c5, e3, a6, and bishop takes knight f6, queen f6, a3, bishop into c3, check, queen c3, dc4, bishop c4, cd4, and queen d4, exchanging the queens. Queen d4 and knight d4. It looks white is in good shape. He has two pieces on the board, so slight better, should be slight better for white. And bishop d7, rook c1, king it was best here, and rook c8, castle short, knight c6, and knight to b3 by Mitrabha Guha. Here knight e5 is excellent but not best. Rook c7 was best, and bishop to e2 and bishop c6. Now black pieces are also well set. So here we see f4, and it is the weakening of this pawn here on e3. So knight goes back to d7, and knight a5 attacking the bishop, and bishop to d5 trying to open the c file, and bishop f3 here. It is a best move, but and black also exchange the bishop, and here we see pawn double, and still the position is almost equal. So let's see how black can improve. Here he get a tempo attacking the knight. The knight jumps into c6, good move, and threatening to capture the rook with check. So king f8, rook f2, d1, attacking the knight. King e8 was played, but knight c5 was best. King g2 and rook c7, bringing another rook, and here we see a knight exchange of both colors, and the rook, only the rook pairs are in the board for both players. Now rook c2, check, not the best. Rook rook 8 c7 was good, or best. So here we see rook 1 d2, and it is a first blunder of this game, and white is losing a pawn now. So what should he could play? Rook king g3 was the good move, but now he lost a pawn. So with a double pawn on f file, white must face some problem, and black pawn structure is so good. So here we see the rook and pawn endgame. And black is going to exchange the queen side pawn. Here black has a little inaccurate move. Instead he can play an ace 5. So we see another pawn double of black camp. But I think after king g3, so now black attacks the f4 pawn, especially both pawns on f file. So the b pawn is so strong, last pawn. Here we see the total domination of black, and attacking all the king side pawn now. Weakened king side pawn, and here f4 is played to protect the e5 pawn, and black king is just going to promote the queen. So all moves are in favor of black. And the advantage is -8.7 for black. So here we see a loosener position, like but black and has still 3 pawn, extra 3 pawn versus white's 2 pawn. Just winning moves are and black gets a tempo with capturing the pawn with check, and after 59, especially it was 55 fifth move, when black played king c1, white resigned. So nice game for this Indian IM. Maybe he is going to be the champion. So thanks for watching my video, watching this game, interesting game, and if you're new to my channel, please inspire me by subscribing this chess channel.